working when you send. So can you send me another link so I can get on here?
You mean
like on the computer?
Than the link that you have that you're currently using?
Okay, hold on.
Listen, I like to tell people.
Hold on a second.
I'm not a computer science major, but I'm pretty sure the links work.
Hold on, just a second. I'm gonna put you on hold for a sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna copy that link.
I guess I don't have to let people know who you are because your name's showing up.
Hold on. We're not started yet, are we?
Yeah, we're recording. Is that okay with
you? I am a little out of sorts right now, but sure.
I don't know about you, but I'm more Jewish than ever, at least looking.
I'm for sure Jewish. Except for lately I've been doing my own haircuts. So I'm not sure if that's actually considered Jewish or what that would be, but
depends how good you are, whether or not it's kosher.
All right. You know what? I'm just going to have to do it on the phone, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. It looked good.
All right, I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back. Hey, buddy.
I ask everyone who joins you were saying the same first question.
Well, hold on. Are we going already? What's going on here? We can't even say hello. How are you? It's Sunday. I'm just now getting my coffee. I haven't even combed my hair or brushed my teeth.
What kind of roast?
It's a dark roast, Larry.
Yes.
And you don't mind if I call you Larry here. I'm gonna go outside for a second and just sit.
You got to do what works for you. This is a show about you and me and the world.
We're not just gonna talk. Can I do it? Should I do it this way or should I do it that way?
Go back to the
landscape.
Yeah, it's good.
Landscape.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you look broad in that one.
I do. Is it the angle?
Haven't you been working out though?
I have been working out actually. I'm oh shit! Did I just do something bad?
No, you're good.
Why is the screen black?
It's not over here.
I think I pressed record. Hold on. No, maybe you pressed record.
Yeah.
All right.
We're off to a fast start.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Talk to me.
Give me and the viewers, of which there are 15 to 16, maybe ever going to see this. Mm-hmm. Where are we right now? Because we're getting a reflected view of something that looks like the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, where are we? Yeah. Like physically?
Yeah. Show the folks. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry.
We got a little mountain over here.
Let me tell you.
In case those of you don't love the ocean, we got a mountain also.
Honestly, for a hairstylist, you've done very well for yourself.
I swear, I'm really considering taking this hairstyling thing seriously.
I think you should.
Though my son is very upset with me at the moment. We had what I thought was a bonding moment for the first 45 minutes of the cut yesterday turned into I haven't spoken to him since.
Which son? You've got 9 of them.
Yeah. So my first boy, Reese, he allowed me to pay him to cut his hair. That's the only way I could
Oh no, we're buffering.
And wait, I thought about it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I understand this. You have both an entrepreneur and a client on your hands?
Let's just put it this way. I was the customer. So apparently we had a little bit of an argument at the end when he said he was done. I said, no, I'm the customer. And it ended up in a little bit of a customer dispute situation, in which case I was the customer.
Right.
And, I didn't leave as happy as I was hoping. And he ended up charging me the customer $1 per minute for every minute that he decided was too long for that cut to take place. So I ended up paying him $43.50 for the cut.
I love how precise it is.
And he sent me a payment request, so I fulfilled my duties. But I might have to. I'm not sure. I might have to cancel that transaction. I don't know. I'm not feeling great about it. I don't feel like I finished.
As your attorney, I recommend you do not cancel the transaction. And I could see how it could be confusing since you were both customers.
Yeah, he didn't quite get that I was the customer in that transaction. Since I was the one paying, he didn't quite see it that way. But
compared to you, I'm a novice and a rookie when it comes to kids. However, one thing I've learned, the kid's always right.
Yeah, they are. They are. Actually, they are. That's the funny thing. They don't have that censored whatever we gain as we go through life.
I wonder if that's why growing up so hard, you lose being right. Is that it?
Yeah. The problem is I still got that innate I need to be right kind of thing happening deep inside of my cells, which probably kind of go back to the, I would say even before the dinosaurs, Larry. Somehow I got plagued with more of that cellular innate memory than most.
Well, I think that maybe everyone has it. Some people choose happiness instead, though.
I choose the truth, Larry.
I know, and that's
the truth. The truth is, others are maybe smarter than me. I think I choose to be true, and it is what it is, Larry. And you don't mind if I call you Larry here on your show? Do we need to explain to the viewers why?
I think they understand, Larry. And if they don't, it's okay.
Because well, you can call me Larry. I'll call you Larry. That's kind of who we've become over the years. I think it came from Larry David. Just each other were so honest and truthful that we sort of became Larry, each other's Larry. And for a long time, you were just Hennio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
And what was I?
You're Grieg.
Grieg.
Grieg is definitely like a Scottish warrior or some type of Viking. So let's talk about the hair. Okay, so that's an interesting scenario with Reese. I'm sure that, like everything in life, you're a budding stylist. You're going to learn on the job. You know, the funny thing is people think we're joking right now about you being a hairstylist.
Well, I think I've cut maybe about 20 different heads of hair in my life, but I feel good about each and every cut, Larry.
I'd come out.
I really do. And screw going to hairstyling school. I don't think there's a law against cutting someone's hair if you haven't been to school for it. I'd say 19 of my 20 have gone well. The last one has the verdict is out on that.
Is it a good cut? Because that means a lot.
I thought it was great. I was satisfied, and I was the customer in that transaction. So, I feel like that should count for a positive experience for me.
That's the great equalizer.
It really is.
I went to a stylist once, and she gave me a Hitler Youth cut, which I took great offense to. Not gonna lie though, the cut wasn't horrible.
Speaking of cuts, how's your hair doing? Can we talk about that for a second?
Hair's not the fullest it's ever been.
Larry, I think that, like I told you, I think less than a week ago, I can't remember when we talked. Every day's the fucking same now, isn't it? One of those days a while ago that's the same as today. We talked about your hair, and
Yeah.
and I think we might need to go short. It's time to go shorter.
I think you're right. Now let me.
I really do. I think the comb over thing is,
I don't know if this is a comb over.
I think
It's a comb.
I'm seeing some. If you notice this area, okay. Not sure if the viewers can.
Is there a bug on either your face or your screen?
Yeah, there's a bug flying around my nose. I think it's a spider that's kind of dangling above my head, actually. If you notice this area, that's the area I'm talking. I think you've got to pull yours back a little bit,
Right.
And just kind of. I could do numbers with that.
So
Tell you what, after the show, I will if you want to fly out here, I will give you a free cut, okay, on the house.
Y'all heard it here first, guys.
And a place to stay.
I'm on the next flight. So I started taking the Propecia.
Yeah.
And this is when you know you're Jewish. I was more concerned with the side effects than the benefits.
What are the side effects of Propecia? Perhaps I need to.
Let me knock on wood. One of them has to do with performance, and so far, I haven't performed, but I feel like I could.
I haven't performed since October of 2015. Okay, so actually, that's not true. I've got a few kids since then.
Sweating.
Apparently, I did perform. Can't remember them. Must have been, yeah. That was a while ago, Larry.
That's funny. Yeah. So we one of the reasons why I would imagine you're really good at cutting hair, we talked about this in our pre-call, is that you have an innate ability to focus in. It makes you good at golf. You make a good t-shirt. You design your own course. What do you think? Is that what makes you good?
I think if you had to say what is the thing that you're the best at in life, I think focus. However, it's easy to get me distracted just the same. So it's kind of like once I'm in there. But I don't know. Maintaining the focus has been the challenge. With four kids running around screaming all the time, that's been probably the biggest challenge in staying focused as to, really locking in on what it is that I'm doing. But yeah, I definitely have the ability. I can cut a great hamburger, Larry. You forgot about that.
Yeah.
Maybe
cutting.
Actually, that's my biggest talent. I am the best hamburger cutter perhaps on the planet. I think that's the truth, actually.
I'm not going to dispute it. Maybe it's just cutting in general. How many things have you tried to cut? Burgers and hair? What else?
Cutting, hamburger cutting, lawn cutting.
That was your first deal, right?
T-shirt cutting.
You're a cutter.
I think maybe I need to become one, because I got to tell you that if I have another day just like yesterday, I might end up being a cutter.
Well, I know I'm kind of I'm the host of this deal here, but do you have any questions for me?
Well, let's see. I'm noticing that there's a person screaming. Is that what is that exactly behind your head there? The art. The art is. I keep looking at the art over your left shoulder. Can you tell me a little bit about that piece?
I will. It's a baiter. I would say that's in the maybe 2001 or 2 vintage.
Okay.
It's a portrait of Billie Holiday.
It's quite a piece from afar. I remember seeing it in your place a few times. Glad that you've hung on to it. It's quite large.
And it's got some nice lyrics. I don't know if you can see those.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you. Yeah. We're doing a little art.
I want to know how married life is for you. Give me a, because I haven't seen you in a long time, and the times that I have seen you have been not as much as I would have liked them to be for time wise. How long you been married now, Larry?
We're going to be at 7 years, June 1st. And thank you for coming to the wedding, by the way. That meant a lot.
I did come to that wedding, and had some remoulade. Did I just pronounce that correctly? Remoulade.
I go remoulade, but you did all right. To answer the question, before I got married, someone did say you can be right or you can be happy. And I've been happy at least 65% of the time.
I've been right 100% of the time, but I've yet to find the happiness. I'm not sure if that person told me the same thing, actually. I thought it was that you could either be right or you could be wrong. And apparently I've been wrong.
That person's a genius. No, so last night we were talking about some of our challenges, and it kind of started like everyone's got their thing, all right? I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a touch OCD, Larry. And so
you are.
I've figured out, though, mine's about space and the infringement upon me in space. It could be noise, smell, people close, whatever. And so if I'm in the kitchen cooking, I don't like anyone near me. There's knives, fire, glass.
I feel you on the knives thing. My kids, if there's like a knife poking out a little bit on the counter or something, I'm a freak about that kind of thing. Smells, holy shit. When God was delivering olfactory senses to people, he overdid it on me. It's like he got distracted and gave me like the sense of a bloodhound. I guess evolutionarily speaking, I would be at an advantage having such a sense of smell. But I've been a bit plagued. I've been a bit plagued by the raw garlic wine disgust smell. I don't know what that is. If I take a bite of raw garlic, I start sweating. My heart starts beating fast. There's actually such a thing. It's called allicin intolerance, and I have it. And it's ALLAICIN, allicin.
I'll have the team look into that.
It's a real thing, and I've got it, and I'm plagued by it. But anyway, I'm gonna get a better view for the viewers. Is that better?
No.
Hold on. How about this? Is that better?
I mean, it's almost good.
Okay. I can move somewhere else.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait. Why don't you take us on a tour?
Well, we got a little mountain, a little backyard that used to be a lot of fruit trees and that kind of thing. Has turned into sort of a swing set.
It's nice.
Football field. And then I guess our own little private mountain with a lot of nature. We got hawks flying and parrots and all sorts of shit. We've got a little vineyard. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So we got a little golf course there. And then it kind of goes down below, little hip vineyard tee box. That's where down there, that little tee box is where I do most of my workouts. Got a little Japanese rock garden here.
Oh man, I love this. I hadn't seen that.
Little fire pit. That's about it, really, Larry. I mean, there's a lot more to it down there, but
we're frozen in time. Larry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
So let me tell the viewers, you designed and built that golf course. It's
I
impressive.
did. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, it was. It's a love hate. It's like it never doesn't need to be attended to, and it's some days you don't feel like picking weeds, and they grow fast, way faster than you think they grow.
Way faster than my hair is growing.
They yeah. They always need to be loved and attended to and nurtured, if you will. And some days you just need some time off, and it's become a little bit laborious, if you will, taking care of it. But I do get a lot out of it, so I'm just sort of in one of those moments where I'm like, I don't feel like weeding today, so I'm gonna just let that weed get bigger.
I don't know anything about that.
I want to know a little bit. I want you to tell me a little bit about what's going on in the Atlanta real estate market right now during COVID. Can we talk about that for 5 minutes?
It's never
3
been
minutes?
better.
I mean, what on earth is happening in your world?
This is true. I, for like the last 2 months, have decided to basically not call anyone. No one wants to talk to me about real estate.
I mean, who's even thinking about real estate right now? I guess some people are. They're looking at it as a time that
if you own it, you are thinking about it. So, our current clients, like, we're helping for sure, but like anyone new or anyone trying to go do anything like new, it's just not even, it's pointless right now. And it's going to get worse. About 6 months to a year from now, it's going to be very bad for a lot of people, unfortunately. You don't want to be owning a mall
I think there's going to be some interesting, transformations. I think malls are going to turn into residential living. I think people are going to, I think that could be an interesting new concept, actually, Larry. We should look at that.
I agree.
We should take a mall and convert it into a residential.
Yeah.
I'm ready when you are.
But here's the deal. If we do it, I'd like to keep it exactly as it is and like live in pennies. Like, don't change anything. Just take the beds out of bedding and put them.
I'll take just the dressing room of like a couple of places and just keep it. As long as the food court's there, it'll be good.
You'll have like a social strata. Like some of the folks will be living in Neiman's. You and I will be over at Penny's.
Yeah, I think I would be as long as there was a Houston's close by, I'd be good.
Yeah.
I could live off the Houston spinach dip as long as I could make a deal with them somehow. Maybe I'd give each one of the managers free haircuts. Something.
Well, that's the good thing. There might be even like a already set up, ready to go salon for you.
Exactly. I guess I could kind of shower in the hair washing sinks. That's all I need.
The store that I'm not interested in living in, Front Gate. No, thank you. I would live in Sharper Image. Actually, no, I wouldn't.
I would live in Brookstone. I would live in Brookstone. I would sleep in the massage chair. What other store could be livable? I think Versace. I could live in Versace.
I'd spend the night over in Versace.
Yeah.
I'd be in total Versace.
I could be like a hairstylist dressed in Versace.
We can walk every morning, can stop by the cookie company, and then I could get another pair of Uggs, and then we could just go home. Or back to our store.
Oh, God.
There's a great book called Retrofitting Suburbia that we're going to have to apply to the urban core, essentially. I'm in on whatever I can do to support you as a stylist.
Call me there. That's where we're going to put our first salon. We can call it Larry and Larry Hair Care. LLC, Esquire Insurance and Sons.
That's funny. Listen, Larry, I don't know if you know this, but this show's about 25 minutes, so we're going to be doing some editing.
Okay.
While we enjoy talking to each other, the viewers who this is for, all 15 to 16 of them, they start to tune us out at about 25 minutes or maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm saying we've got about 5 minutes left in the show.
Are you contemplating whether or not this particular viewing is interesting enough to keep those viewers intact?
Definitely. And I'll tell you the themes that I think have developed. Blessings and curses. Okay. You've got an unbelievable ability to focus, but then you can be distracted. You can cut really well.
I'm a great cutter.
I have the ability to both laugh and cry at the new hairline I've developed. An amazing view, by the way.
This might have been a better view to capture some of the. Hold on, maybe I need to
get my kid up here. Hey, dude!
Got an issue in the yard. Another broken sprinkler head.
All right.
Not overly happy about that.
Levi, come here. Come tell Uncle Larry hi.
What's up, buddy?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Uncle G.
Ouch.
Do you remember me? You came to my house once. Do you remember?
Dylan?
Don't.
You know him. That's Larry.
You got a great head of hair on your head. Do you know that? It's very handsome.
Levi, good having you on the show. Please go to your mom now. Thank you. This is going to be broadcast on the internet, don't you, kid? Yeah.
Hey, Levi. Levi, how old are you now, Levi?
7.5.
7.5? Come on.
5.5.
5.5.
Oh, okay. What you like? We're waiting. He loves dogs, which is.
What kind of dogs do you like the best, Levi? What kind? Hey, do you like little ones or big ones?
I'll show you.
Show me? You show me?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The right and the happy thing. I can't do it, Larry.
We could do a whole session on that. I've been that's I see the kind of dogs. That would have been a better choice of dog for me.
Are you getting one?
We had a dog and a cat at this house that sort of was the I want to say the straw that broke the camel's back.
I think it's funny that a cat broke a camel's back.
Yeah, that probably was.
Camel's back.
That was not a happy time. Bringing in the dog. Yeah, we'll talk about that on another.
Yeah, that's another deal.
There was about a 4-month period where I was stepping in dog shit in my own bedroom.
That's not going to go well.
It was not. No, that wasn't going over well for me, specifically with the olfactory sense being so strong. And I was not happy about it. I got to say that day I remember. I was like, it's me or the dog. I guess the dog the dog won that one. And I knew it anyway. That was going to happen. And I was okay with it because sometimes you got to draw boundaries in life, Larry. I have 4 kids. I wasn't ready for the dog. Just, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, and the cat happened at the same time, so it was the dog and the cat.
And that what you're saying is true. Like, I believe you that you said it's either me or the dog.
I did,
I believe
100%. 100%. Took a few months for it to come to that sort of. I mean, it ended up not being that as the choice, but it was kind of, that was a boundary, and I didn't stay firm to my boundary, and it sort of, led to other things, which we'll get into that at a different show.
Part two.
Part two.
I'd like to come out there. I can't promise you it's going to be anytime soon. I can promise you that my hair will be roughly the same length and fullness.
These pieces over here on your right side of your head, right
there?
here, I think, no, that's the
These.
left, right? Yeah, those pieces.
Oh, those are my trademark.
Yeah, I mean, we could put some wax and curl them into like a ball, like a little spiral kind of a thing, and then that could be, yeah, there you go. There you go. That now we're talking about a trademark.
Not my first day on the job.
In which case we could then develop a logo around that for your show.
That's pretty funny. We're going to end on a high note, Larry.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. I hope I gave you what you needed, some entertainment for the day. We talked about a lot of things, Larry. We got off subject a lot, and I do apologize for that. Could have been my ability, to concentrate was interrupted at times. Don't know, but it's been a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
I love you, buddy.
Love you. Be well.
See you, pal.
Goodbye.